Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. once said, "Forgiveness is not an occasional act, it is a constant attitude." Have you ever struggled to forgive someone, even when you knew you should? Perhaps it was a friend who betrayed your trust, a partner who hurt you, or even a stranger whose actions left a lasting impact. Forgiveness is something we all know is good for us, yet it can feel impossible in the face of deep hurt. Why is it so hard, and how can we move past the pain to truly forgive? Today, we're diving into the concept of forgiveness, what it means, why it matters, and most importantly, how to actually do it. Forgiveness isn't just a nice idea or a moral virtue. It's essential for personal growth and maintaining healthy relationships. When we hold on to resentment, we carry a heavy burden. Think about it. How many times have you replayed an incident in your mind, feeling anger rise anew each time? That emotional energy doesn't just hurt the person who wronged you, it also weighs you down. Forgiveness, at its core, isn't about letting the other person off the hook. It's about releasing yourself from the grip of their actions. It's a way to reclaim your peace and move forward without the chains of bitterness holding you back. If forgiveness were easy, we'd all do it effortlessly. But there are real barriers that make it challenging. For one, there's resentment. When someone wrongs us, we often feel like holding on to our anger is a form of justice. We think, if I forgive them, it's like saying what they did was okay. Then there's the fear of vulnerability. Forgiveness often feels like opening ourselves up to being hurt again. It can feel risky to let go of our defenses and extend grace to someone who might not deserve it, or who might not even apologize. And let's not forget anger. Anger is a natural response to being hurt, but it can be blinding. Sometimes, our anger becomes a shield that prevents us from facing the deeper pain beneath it. Here's where we need to reframe our understanding of forgiveness. It's not about excusing someone's behavior. It's not about pretending the hurt didn't happen. Forgiveness is about freeing yourself. It's about recognizing that holding on to anger and resentment only harms you, not the other person. Psychologists and researchers have found that forgiveness has profound benefits. It reduces stress, improves mental health, and even strengthens physical well-being. But beyond the science, there's an emotional liberation that comes with forgiveness. You stop letting the other person's actions control your thoughts, emotions, and energy. Let me share a personal story. I once held on to anger toward a close friend who had deeply betrayed my trust. For months, I replayed the incident in my mind, analyzing every detail and imagining how I could make them understand my pain. But one day, I realized something. My friend had moved on. They weren't losing sleep over what they'd done. I was the one stuck, reliving the hurt over and over. That's when it hit me. Forgiveness wasn't about them. It was about me. It was my path to peace. The turning point in forgiveness is realizing that it's a gift you give yourself. Forgiveness doesn't mean you have to reconcile or even let the person back into your life. It simply means choosing to release the power their actions hold over you. It's saying, I will no longer allow this pain to define me. So how do you get there? Start by acknowledging the hurt. Don't suppress your emotions. Feel them fully. Then, ask yourself, what is holding me back from letting go? Sometimes it's fear, sometimes pride, and sometimes a sense of justice. Once you've identified the barrier, remind yourself that forgiveness doesn't mean excusing the behavior. It means freeing yourself from its grip. Let's identify some actions that we can take to help us to forgive. First, let's explore some of the benefits of forgiveness. Write down how forgiveness could improve your mental and emotional well-being. Visualize the peace it could bring to your life. Next, let's separate people from their actions. We know that people, including us, are complex. Their actions may have been hurtful, but their actions don't define their entire character or your worth. Here's a crucial action step on the journey to forgiveness. Express your feelings. Journaling, therapy, or even speaking your feelings out loud can help you process the pain. Choose to forgive. Forgiveness is a decision you may need to make repeatedly. Each time the anger resurfaces, remind yourself of your choice to let go. Most importantly, set boundaries. Forgiving doesn't mean tolerating harmful behavior. It's okay to distance yourself from someone while still releasing resentment. Forgiveness is one of the hardest but most liberating things you'll ever do. It's not about the other person. It's about choosing peace over pain. As you navigate your own journey of forgiveness, remember that it's a process, not a one-time event. Give yourself grace as you work through it. We'd love to hear your experiences with forgiveness. Have you struggled with it? Have you found a way to truly let go? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to watch our next video, where we'll explore how to heal after being hurt. Thank you for listening, and here's to finding freedom through forgiveness.